This FAQ Monday is sponsored by Nail the Mix. Well, hello there. You look great today. I hope you have a great day, or if you've already had a day, Monday specifically, I hope today was splendid. I'm just kidding. It's not so funny, is it? First question. What do you do when you can't think of a way to progress a riff? Good question. I think it's really about not getting inside your head too much. You know, some of the greatest songs in history did not take a long time to write. You know, Smoke on the Water is a great song. Now, we take it for granted today, but according to Richie Blackmore, the main riff and most of the song was written in about 5 to 10 minutes. And, you know, same with Teen Spirit and things like that. So don't think about it too hard. And if you want to not think about it too hard when thinking of a progression, let's, for example, say a chorus to go along with the verse that you already have, or vice versa, what I usually do is I drive around and I hum it. I will hum the progression because you should be able to hum it in some way, shape, or form. And I simply just kind of let it take me and let it tell me where it wants to go. Do you want it to lift? Do you want it to go to a major from a minor? Do you want to do something like that? So really, it's not thinking about it too hard, and it's also, you know, listen to what other songs do. I'm not saying copy them, but, you know, listen to what's around you, and you should be able to come up with at least a few ideas that you can then wade through and kind of whittle down and then refine. Favorite Star Wars film and character? I would have to say my favorite Star Wars movie is probably, and always has been, Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back was the first movie of the Star Wars franchise that I ever saw as a little kid. I was homesick one day in like 4th grade or something like that, and my neighbors used to have just a massive VHS library of movies, and I could go over there and knock on the door and I could borrow anything I wanted to, and they had the entire Star Wars trilogy. And this is, you know, the mid-'80s at this point. And the first one I ever saw on accident was Empire Strikes Back. And I like how dark it is. I like how gritty it is. It's just a great movie. As far as favorite character, I would probably have to say Han Solo, I guess. I haven't really thought about that, but yeah, if I had to pick one, I guess it would be Han Solo, although Darth Vader is very intriguing and a very complex character, and I really like that as well. But yeah, Darth Vader, Han Solo, I don't know. I'm not going to pick just one. I'm going to say both of them because this is my show and I can do that. Did you check out the new Animals as Leaders album? Yes, I did. I was actually super late to the new Animals as Leaders album party. I recently went and saw my dude Aaron Marshall in intervals, and they are currently opening up for Animals as Leaders, and I didn't realize the new album was not as widdly as the other albums. They really pushed the boundaries of what they're capable of doing, and they went into totally new territory, and I love them for it. I love the album. I've actually had it on repeat for like the last 3 or 4 days. Ectogenesis is just the song of the year, man. That song, that riff, and the groove, and the synth line, and the start, it's so good. If you haven't checked out the new Animals as Leaders album, I highly recommend you do so. You're in for a sonic treat. Hey Fluff, thoughts on the new Wazza pedals? Is Boss trying to reestablish their former reputation for quality, or just cashing in on the boutique pedal fad? Well, I think a lot of people forget that the old pedals were as good as they were is because they had no other way to make them. Like, you know, amps are the same way. You know, at one time, all you could do was hand make an amp. There were no manufacturing processes to make anything better or cheaper. So as time goes on, maybe the quality does degrade in some of the Boss pedals in this particular examples. I've always thought of Boss as very, very high quality, not entry level, but you know, they have been around long enough to be affordable, and everybody knows Boss in the guitar player world. And I think the Wazza pedals are Boss saying, okay, if it's super high quality, then people are willing to pay more money forward if we bring back some of the classics and then kind of update them in a very high quality way and put higher quality components in those pedals. And I think that's a smart move with Boss. I've only tried a few. I tried the purple delay pedal, the Wazza pedal, which is a takeoff of the original delay pedal from the early 80s. I really, really liked it. I thought it's really high quality. I don't think it's a cash grab, you know, because Boss is Boss. I mean, their integrity is still totally intact. They are a good company and they do sound great. I mean, just because they've been around and are everywhere, I mean, there's a reason for that. So no, I like their Wazza stuff, and I probably will be trying more soon. Nail the Mix is an online mixing school created by Joey Sturgis, A.L. Levy, and Joel Wanasek. And these are the guys that have brought you records from Chelsea Grin, Machine Head, Asking Alexandria, Devil Wears Prada, and lots more. I mean, like, all of these. Lots. Every month, Nail the Mix members get exclusive access to a real multi-track session. That means real tracks that you get to mix yourself and take a stab at, in addition to a 6 to 8 hour live class from the mix engineer who mixed that album, and you get to watch in real time, remix and mix the song for that month. For the month of December, Logan Mader will be mixing the Gojira track Toxic Garbage Island, and the first place winner of Nail the Mix will also win an Omega preamp and Omega plugins. For full details, click the link down below in the description to nail your mix. And now, the dad joke of the week. What's the difference between a jeweler and a prison warden? One sells watches and the other watches cells. My suggestion to you this week is to check out the Amazon Prime show, The Grand Tour. I've always been a car guy. I've been a car guy for a long time, and thus I was a huge fan of the original Top Gear series with James, Jeremy, and Richard May. And The Grand Tour is a fine return to form indeed. It can be viewed on Amazon Prime. If you have it, they put out an episode every Friday, and it is just brilliantly done. I love the update to the format that they've done. It's just awesome. If you are into cars at all, I highly recommend you check it out. All applicable links down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I have been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.